Have you ever had that strange feeling of déjà vu, where you're sure you've experienced this exact moment before? Or maybe you've had a gut feeling about something, a hunch that turned out to be uncannily accurate. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Can our brains actually predict the future? It sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but the answer is more complex and fascinating than you might think. Let's dive into the incredible predictive power of the human brain. First, let's be clear. We're not talking about psychic powers or crystal balls here. The brain's prediction isn't about seeing lottery numbers in a dream. It's a fundamental, everyday process that's essential for our survival. Think about catching a ball. You don't consciously calculate its speed, trajectory, and the effect of gravity. Your brain does it all for you, instantly. It predicts where the ball asterisk will be asterisk in the next fraction of a second, so you can move your hand to the right spot. This is your brain predicting the future. And you do it all the time without even realizing it. This predictive ability is thanks to a concept neuroscientists call the predictive processing framework. The idea is that your brain isn't just a passive receiver of information from your senses. Instead, it's constantly active, building a model of the world and making predictions about what will happen next. It's like your brain is always running a simulation. When sensory information comes in, what you see, hear, and feel, it's compared against the brain's prediction. If there's a match, great, the model is confirmed. If there's a mismatch, that's what we call a prediction error. Prediction errors are incredibly important. They're what grab your attention. Imagine you're walking down a familiar street. Your brain predicts the usual sights and sounds, but if a bright pink elephant suddenly walks by, that's a massive prediction error. Your brain flags it as something new and important that needs your attention. This process of updating its model based on errors is how we learn and adapt to the world around us. So, in a very real sense, learning is just your brain getting better at predicting the future. This process happens at every level of the brain. Even something as simple as recognizing a friend's face involves prediction. Your brain anticipates the familiar arrangement of their eyes, nose, and mouth. This is why you can recognize them from a distance or in a blurry photo. Your brain fills in the missing details based on its predictive model. This is also why optical illusions work so well. They cleverly exploit your brain's predictive tendencies, creating a mismatch between what your brain expects and what's actually there, leading to a surprising or confusing perception. So, where does that gut feeling come from? This intuition is often your brain's predictive model operating below the level of conscious awareness. Over years of experience, your brain builds up a massive database of patterns and outcomes. When you're faced with a new situation, your brain rapidly sifts through this database, looking for similar patterns. It might detect subtle cues that your conscious mind misses. This process generates a feeling, a sense of rightness or wrongness that we call a hunch or intuition. It's not magic. It's high-speed, subconscious pattern recognition. For example, an experienced firefighter might feel that a building is about to collapse, even without obvious signs. This isn't a sixth sense. It's their brain processing subtle cues, like the sound of the fire or the way the smoke is behaving, based on years of experience. But what about those really spooky premonitions, like thinking of a friend you haven't spoken to in years, and then they suddenly call? Is that proof of something more? Well, we need to consider something called confirmation bias. Our brains are wired to notice and remember the hits, but we as lay forget the misses. You might think of old friends dozens of times without them calling, and you don't even register it. But the one time they do call, it feels incredibly significant. It's a statistical coincidence that our brains interpret as a meaningful event because it confirms a narrative we find compelling. We are pattern-seeking creatures, and sometimes we find patterns in random noise. This predictive nature of our brain also has a downside. It can lead to anxiety. Anxiety, in many ways, is your brain going into predictive overdrive. It's constantly trying to anticipate future threats, imagining worst-case scenarios. It's a protective mechanism gone haywire. Instead of making helpful predictions like that stove is hot, don't touch it. It starts making unhelpful ones like I am going to fail this presentation, and everyone will think I am an idiot. This is the predictive brain trying to protect you. But focusing on negative possibilities can become a stressful, self-fulfilling cycle. Understanding this can be a powerful first step in managing anxiety, recognizing that these anxious thoughts are just predictions, not certainties. It's about making constant, rapid, and mostly subconscious calculations about what is likely to happen next based on past experience and current data. This ability allows you to navigate your environment, learn new skills, understand language, and even form social bonds by predicting how others might react. Your reality at any given moment is a carefully constructed blend of incoming sensory information and your brain's best guess about what that information means. The world you experience isn't a pure reflection of objective reality. It's a prediction, a controlled hallucination that is constantly being updated by your senses. Understanding this is mind-blowing. It means you have a powerful supercomputer between your ears that is always one step ahead, trying to make your journey through life smoother and safer. It's a testament to the incredible efficiency and elegance of our own biology. So, the next time you have a hunch or experience a moment of déjà vu, you can smile, knowing it's just your amazing brain doing what it does best, trying to get a sneak peek at tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching and exploring the incredible world of the brain with me. If you found this fascinating, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into science and psychology. We'd love to have you as part of our community. See you in the next one.